Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. This is BigBearFoundation.com and back here with some week 3 picks, aka week 3 pick'ems. Bum 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 bum. Welcome, everybody. How we doing? This is BigBearFoundation.com. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day today. And let's go. Already at NFL week 3 predictions. How are we doing, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's doing good. There's a couple things I do want to address before we actually get started with everything. One, I do apologize in advance. Right now, this video is going to come out a lot later than advertised because my thing is not uploading and I am recording this pretty late. So I do apologize about that. That's one thing. Number two, if you guys do hear my voice echo, or not echo, but if you guys hear my voice not sound like right, which means like because I maybe could be catching a cold. That's why I didn't do the Minecraft Monday video, because my voice was really bad on Monday. So maybe I might be catching a little bit cold. I don't know, but if my voice does act kind of strange, I'm sorry. That's just what it is. And number three, make sure you guys come back for tomorrow's video. You guys know what I mean? But if you guys make sure you guys come back for tomorrow's video. We're gonna do the analytics video, and if you guys haven't known about the analytics video, that's where we dive deeper into the stats. You guys are going to see. You guys are going to, see what you expect from the game, or what I expect from the game, my final score, and my pick against the spread. So make sure you guys come back for tomorrow's episode. We're gonna be doing the same slate of games in that slate direction. If you guys haven't been here with the channels, and well for us, but without further ado, let's go ahead and dive it in. Like I said, I don't know if I said this already, but this is probably the hardest week of football. Like the hardest week of predictions, because there's a lot of close games here. Like there's really no wrong answers. So, I mean, I am expecting a lot of like splits in this one. I'm not expecting like a guarantee. Like last week, I'm not expecting like any guarantees and stuff like that. I think there's a lot of harder weeks than it was last week. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the leaderboard right now. So, I forgot to put it right there. Make sure you guys do like, subscribe, join the Discord. That's really appreciative, and it helps the channel a lot. So make sure you guys go down there, and especially if you guys join the Discord, go check it out. It's amazing down there. It keeps us connected. All right, without further ado, we're going to take a look here at the leaderboard here real quick. There's the leaderboard up on your screen. Nate right now has a leader. He's 23-9. I'm not going to go through the whole rest of the leaderboard here because like it's in your face, it's on the screen. But for me, I'm 19-13. Like I said, I think you guys normally see my prediction when we get down to the analytics video. I'll have that up. I'll have that in my analytics video. I'm not really doing too good against the spread either. So you guys will get to see my record tomorrow. But those are the standings going into this week. Nate and Aiden only one game per tie of the lead. We have a huge tie between third, fourth. We have a three-way tie. Fifth by himself. Sixth we had a three-way tie, and then everybody else is solo down there. But there's a lot of football left. There's plenty of football to be laid. There's plenty of time to make a comeback, and there's plenty of time to make up a lot of games here, especially with this week being difficult. But so there you guys have it. There is the leaderboard going into this week. Like I said, probably one of the hardest weeks in football to predict. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into our first game here. Alright, so kicking things off, we have Thursday Night Football here between the Patriots and the Jets. Probably not the most advertising Thursday night game here, but both of these two teams are playing well. I mean, the Patriots actually not even playing that bad. They're actually out here competing with a whole bunch of teams. Jets are actually playing a little bit worse than I thought they were going to right now. But the Jets, they still seem fine. They still seem a better team. They say the Patriots obviously wearing their white uniforms, but I think they're wearing their dark blue pants with it. So I stuck them with like dark blue because recently, if you guys haven't seen it in this channel predictions videos, we have way too many teams in white. Yes, we are gonna have teams in white. Like I said, always every week we're gonna have teams in white, but I'm trying to not have so many teams in white, so we don't get the same thing. And then the Jets are wearing their green uniforms, bringing uniforms for their home opener as well. Like I said, pick 'em challenge, the pick 'em leaderboard. The card is coming back out. Like I said, the card is here every single week. So let's go ahead and let's get the viewers some picks, right? Let's go ahead and dive into this. So let's see what we got. Garrett, our defending regular season winner. Let's see, who is he going with? He's taking the Patriots. First pick of the day goes to the Patriots. Noah, our defending playoff winner. Who is he going with? He's taking the New York Jets. Then we have a full slate. Peyton, I believe he's taking the Patriots. Yes, he is. Heath, Jets. We have Andy. Andy's taking the Patriots. We have Will here taking the Jets. Aiden, Jets. We have Demeet. Who's he taking? He's taking the Jets. Chase, Jets. Cam, Patriots. Jace, Jets. Cooper, Jets. Derek, Patriots. Liam, also going with the Patriots. Well, Nate. Oh yeah, I forgot about Nate. Nate's taking the Jets, and then you have Liam taking the Patriots. So sorry about that. Adam taking the Jets. Yeller taking the Jets. My pick on this one, I can see the Patriots winning, but I'm not going to pick it right now. I will take the Jets to nearly get the job done here. But like I said, I'll break it down tomorrow when I'm expecting from the game and stuff. But my pick on this one, I'm leaning towards the Jets. I like the Jets more on this one, but this one's like I said, this one's a hard week to predict. This is not an easy week. So if I'm being honest, if you guys want to pick them challenge, I would be surprised if anyone goes like over 500 or at 500. I'm kind of expecting everybody to finish under 500 this week, but just because how hard this football is to predict. But Thursday night football at the Jets, home opener. I'll take them. Even though the Patriots have kind of owned the Jets a little bit, but I'll still take the Jets. I'll take the Jets in the home opener. So we have a 12 to 6 pick and spread there in favor of the New York Jets. So definitely not the most advertising football night game, but definitely the game that we should be all expecting for at least a challenging game of. So there you have it. All right, let's move on to our next game here. We got the Giants at the Browns. Both teams' defenses look really good, especially last week. Both defenses look tight. Both offenses trying to find the rhythm here a little bit. Giants are actually wearing blue here on the road. I actually like the Giants. I think this is the third time the Giants are actually wearing different uniforms in a week. And then the Browns are wearing all white. I'm pretty sure they're wearing all white. I don't think they're wearing their brown pants with it, so I decided to leave them with white. Plus, I believe this is the first time I think we saw the Browns with white, with the white. So I think it would look cool, so I just stick with it with the white. So, anyway, I don't know. I mean, both these two defenses have looked pretty good. They're both obviously trying to find the rhythm. So, let's see who they got here. Let's see who the pick and spread I got here. And wow, everybody's taking the Browns except for Noah and Yeller. Besides that, everybody else is taking the Cleveland Browns. And I'm not shocked by it. The Browns should be able to win this game, with no regards. But Yeller and Noah decided to go with the Giants here. I think everybody else here is going with the Browns. I like the Browns odds in this game. I think their defense will do just enough to take New York offensively. But I don't know. This one should be I don't know. I mean, this upsets happen like we saw last week. Upsets can happen, man. Upsets are just a history of the game. They're upsets. It can happen. Like what we saw last week. What we saw about like what 3 or 4 or 5 of them maybe. So this game is not going to be easy, man. It's not going to be easy, but we have a 16-2 pick and spread there in the favor of the Browns. But I'm honestly kind of surprised more people didn't go with the Giants here, considering the fact that they're about the same level defensive teams as the Browns, and the Browns actually have a pretty good defense. I'm just shocked that people didn't really go with the Giants on this one, knowing that they're also a really good defensive team on this one as well. But I mean, I guess it's kind of fair. I guess it's kind of fair to say that the Browns are going to win. I mean, both offenses are struggling, but I think everybody's just predicting that the Browns will win because their offense will show up. But this game should be tight. It should be tight. It should be an interesting one, and it should be a fun one. But at the end of the day, everybody Everybody here decided to go with the Browns on this one. So 16-2. Yeller and Noah dogging it out, taking the Giants on this one. Next up, Packers Titans. This is a really hard pick to make. This is a really hard decision to make. Packers. I love when I'm seeing out that Packers defense. That Packers defense looks so good. I don't know what to really think about Tennessee right now at the moment, but it's 2 weeks. Like, so I'm not overreacting to anything just yet. It's just 2 weeks. We gotta really see what the rhythm comes in. For a second, I thought Tennessee was gonna wear their dark blue uniforms in this game, but I think they're wearing their white blue uniforms in this game. And Green Bay, they're wearing white, but we're gonna put them as yellow because, like I mentioned over and over again, we have too many teams on the white category. So I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get more teams as possible and not into that same tier. So let's see who we got here. So it looks like only 4 people here is going with the Titans, and that's Aiden, Derek, Yeller, and Noah. Besides that, everybody else is going with the Packers here. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised only 4 people went with the Packers. I'm not surprised that Aiden took the Packers in this one, but I'm surprised that Derek and Noah also took the Packers in this one, considering the fact that I'm surprised only 4 people. And generally, I'm surprised 4 people only took the Titans in this one. I was expecting like at least 5 or 6 people go with the Titans here, but everybody feeling it with the Packers in this one. I bet everybody was impressed about their performance last week, and let's see what they come out and do this week. But so there you have it. What does this say? This is a 14-4. Pickens right here in the favor of the Packers. Everybody think the Packers are going to win this one. I mean, this one could go either way. I think it just depends what offense shows up, because both defenses actually been pretty solid. So it could come down to what team do you really think trusts more in this situation. So I guess you could either put it that way, or you can put it like, what team do you think defense will hold ground more? I don't know. I mean, this should be an interesting game though. Packers, Titans. This game's in Tennessee, which I do think it will help the Titans a lot. But majority of us going with the Packers with this one. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of shocked. I'm surprised more people didn't go over here with the Packers. I mean, with the Titans, they're at home and they have a good shot at winning this one. But 4 people going with the Titans on this one, and this will be a huge advantage for them if they get this pick right, for sure. It should be fun one here. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next game here. We got the Bears. We got the Colts. Man. Oh, man. Man, both of these 2 teams are confusing, man. These 2 teams they're so confusing, man. I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you guys what. Throughout the majority of these picks, these took me to the last minute for me to decide who I really wanted to pick on. I don't know. It just took me to the last minute. I was just deciding here, thinking about it, because this week was so damn difficult. I didn't know what to do, and then we come up with this, right? And this is one of those games that I reacted to. I think we got the Bears at the Titans. Bears defense looks like a menace. Colts offense can show up at home. I mean, it didn't show up last week, but it can show up at home. It can show up multiple times. Bears defense, I think, is legit, so that might cancel out the Colts offense. But I don't know. I don't know what this game is going to come down to. I don't know what this game is going to do. But I don't know. We'll see what we got first. But this game is just kind of. It's just kind of rolling me boat, you know what I mean? It's just kind of rolling my boat here a little bit. But this is actually a fair pick and spread, which it probably should be. So let's see. Garrett, who's he taking first? Garrett's taking the Bears. And Noah's joining over there taking the Bears as well. Peyton, Heath, Andy. Yeah, Peyton, Heath. No, yeah, Peyton, Heath, Andy, Will are taking the Bear. Oh, no, I'm sorry, are taking the Colts. 7-4 are taking the Colts. Aiden's taking the Bears. We got the Meat is taking the Colts. He's taking the Colts in this one. Chase is taking the Bears. Cam, let's see, who's Cam taking here? Cam's taking the Colts. Jace. I believe he's taking the Colts. Yes, he's taking the Colts. Cooper. Colts. Derek. Who's Derek taking? Derek is taking the Bears. And then we have Nate. As season leader right now. He's taking the Bears. Liam. Colts. Adam is taking the Colts. Yeller is taking the Bears. This for me, this could go either way. I do think the Colts offense will just show up in this game. That's what I mean. That's kind of what I'm worried about is the Colts offense showing up. But I'm gonna go with the Bears, man. I'll go with the Bears in this game. I think their defense is gonna be. I think their defense is gonna be menaces in this one. Bears defense is actually legit, and that's something that I might actually have to admit. Like I don't like admitting stuff to the Bears, but if I have to do it. I think the Bears defense is legit. I think at the end of the day, I think there's going to be too much for the Colts. But this one could go either way, man. I mean, the Colts have the offense to do it, man. They got the offense, they got the talent to do it. And the Colts being at home is going to help out a lot. I don't know. We'll see. This one's going to be interesting though. This is going to be a fair pick. So what we got? I'm pretty sure I'm on the underdogs like this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wow. Okay, never mind. This is the 8-on-8 split. Wait, no. This is not an 8-on-8 split. This is an 8-on-10. This is an 8-on-10. 9-on-9 is the split. So we have a 8-10 favorite pick here, favoring the Colts. But I don't know. This one could go either way. It could go either way, and I wouldn't be surprised by the outcome here. So there you have it. Next up, Texans Vikings. This game was tricky. I'm not gonna say that because every game is tricky. But I think the Vikings are actually wearing the retros for this game. But I'm not gonna put the retros in here, logo in here because it looks hideous. So because it's just a helmet with it. Come on, I don't want to see that. So we have the Texans on the road again. The Texans are wearing white again. Like, who the hell? How many times you gotta wear white before you wear a different color? Like the Vikings are wearing the retros, and this game is in the bank. So this game is going to be hard. So we'll find out. I think this game is actually going to be one of the more entertaining and funner games of the week because of how fun both of these offenses have been performing. But there can only be one winner. We'll see. There can only be one winner. We will see. We'll shut down Minnesota in the bank. We'll see. This one's going to be pretty difficult, but it should be another fun game here. So let's see what we got. Garrett up first. Who is he taking? Garrett taking the Texans. Take the Texans. Let's go ahead and get some picks in. Noah is taking the Vikings on this one. Pay is taking the Texans. We have Heath. Who's Heath rolling with here? Heath is taking he's taking the Texans. Andy's taking the Vikings. Chillwell, who's he taking? He's taking the Texans. Aiden is taking the Texans. We have Demeet. Who's he taking? Demeet is taking the Vikings on this one. Chase, Texans. Cam's taking the Vikings. Jace, Texans. Cooper taking the Texans. Derek is taking. Let's see. I'm trying to find him. Derek's taking the Vikings. Nate, Vikings. Liam, Texans. Adam, Texans. Yeller, Vikings. My pick on this one. Now, believe me when I say this, I do think the Texans are the better team on paper, but we saw it last week. The game is in the bank. It's not in Houston. It's in the bank. I'm taking the Vikings. If it backfires me, it backfires on me. I'm taking the Vikings as well. I'm with you guys over here. But listen, I think the bank. I think that's just what it really comes down to. Who was at home, and the Vikings being at the bank, I think is going to help them a lot here. I think the Vikings are going to take advantage of this game being at the bank. So therefore, I'm going with the Vikings to win this game because this game is in the bank. It is not easy to win it here. But the Texans are the better team. Yes, the Texans might be the better team, but the Vikings have the home field advantage, and that's just the thing about the Vikings. So I picked the Niners last week. I paid the price for it, so I'm not doing that again this week. So I'll take the Vikings here in another one. They get it done. But this one should be pretty interesting. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another 8 on 10 pick and spread here. I love all these 50-50 kind of 50-50 kind of pick and spread. Just makes the things a lot funner. You know what I mean? All right, next up, Eagles, Saints. This is another difficult one here. Both offenses, I love what I'm seeing from both of them. Defenses, I don't know what the Eagles are wearing. I don't know if they're wearing. I know they're wearing the white uniforms, but I don't know if they're wearing green with this. So I'm just gonna stick with green. We don't know right now in the moment. Saints are wearing all black, like they do at home. They always wear black at home. So, but this game is gonna be tight. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be entertaining. I kind of don't want to pick against both of these two teams because I know both of these two teams are capable of winning. But we'll see what we got here. This one should be a pretty hard decision. This was actually one of my more hardest decision picks to make here. But who is Garrett taking here? Garrett is taking the Saints. Noah's taking the Eagles. Pay is taking the Saints. Heath is, I believe Heath also taking the Saints. Andy, Saints. We have Will. Will's taking the Eagles. Aiden is taking the Eagles. Me is taking the Saints. Chase, Eagles. Yep. Well, we kind of knew Chase was going to pick there. Chase is pretty obvious. Jace. No, not my Cam. Cam's taking. My bad. Jace. Now Jace. Cam is taking the Saints. Now Jace is taking the Eagles. That's what I meant to say. Cooper's taking the Eagles. Derek's taking the Eagles. Nate's taking the Saints. Liam's taking the Saints. Adam's taking the Saints. Yeller's taking the Saints. My pick on this one, like I said, back and forth boxing match, could go either way. I'm really. This one's tough, and it took me to the last minute. But I think I'm gonna roll with the Saints because I love what I've been seeing them offensively. I think Saints offense looks unbelievable. I mean, both of these offenses look good, but the Saints offense looks undamn believable, and they've just been kicking the shit out of teams recently. So, especially coming out the ass woman at Dallas, I mean, they could definitely capitalize here and win this game. So I'm going with the Saints on this one. Actually, I think the Saints actually have a team to compete for the division title. They look like it right now. So this should be a good game, though. There's no regards. This should not be a good game. So what is this? What do we got? 11-7 pick and spread here in favor of the Saints. Cool. I like it. I like it. That's the way that we like it here on the My Little YouTube channel, guys. That's the way we like it. We like it to even close splits as possible. So glad to see kind of picks like this. All right, next up, Chargers, Steelers. This game, my God, this game is difficult, dude. This one's very difficult. Chargers wearing their white uniforms, I believe. I don't know if they're wearing their blue pants with it, but I know they're wearing white uniforms, and we haven't seen the Chargers. Excuse me. I'm recording this really late at night, so you guys might hear me yawn a little bit. But the Chargers are wearing their white uniforms in this one. Steelers are wearing a black, of course. They always wear black and white at home. That's why the Steelers are always black over here on this side, except for last week because they played Denver. But I don't know, man. This one can go either way. I think this one's going to be another boxing match here. But let's see what we got here. And believe it or not, as much as you guys think that people are actually going to pick the Chargers here, only 6 people picked the Chargers. And that is Cooper, Peyton, Andy, Derek, Chase, and Nate. Besides that, everybody else is going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that kind of shocked me a little bit because I know the Steelers have been really good defensively. Like, the Steelers always been a good defensive team, and I'm going with the Steelers here too. But the Steelers are a really good defensive team, but the Chargers are also a really good defensive team. So I think this game's going to come down to offense because we already know where we're going to see from both defenses, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong about the defenses in this matchup. I think this match is going to come down to the offense, and that's just where I think I don't know. I trust Mike Tomlin. I mean, that's the whole thing. I trust Mike Tomlin more in this situation where they have to win, but I don't know. This game could go either way. Like I think this is a 50-50 toss-up coin winner game. If I'm being honest, like you guys know one of those coins that you like flip toss and then that's who you decide who the winner is. That's kind of like that's kind of like my direction through this game. You know what I mean? Like that's just my direction. Like this game could go either way. It's in Pittsburgh. This is Pittsburgh's home opener, so I'm leaning towards Pittsburgh. It's a home opener, and I trust their coach and their defense more. So I'm going with I'm going with the Steelers. But this one was really difficult. What we got a 6-12 Pickens right here favor the Steelers, but this one was hard. It was hard to pick, but I'm going with the Steelers. But so there you have it. There you have it for that. All right, next game here we got Denver at Tampa Bay, and I'll be honest. Throughout this entire week, I think this is the easiest pick of the weekend. By the way, this might give you a heads up of one of my awards are gonna be. I'm not gonna say it right now unless you can predict it, but yeah, it definitely should be one of the easier picks here of the week. Probably should be one of the more simpler picks of the week. I'm wondering if I'm wondering if anybody. I mean, Denver is actually wearing those orange uniforms, which actually I think that looks really good. But Tampa Bay is wearing white again at home. I thought Tampa Bay was going to go with a different scheme here at home, but they decided to go with the white again. And let's see. Do we have? Is this a guarantee? No, it's not. Actually, no. This is not a guarantee. We actually have 3 people taking the Broncos. And that is Garrett, Derek, and Yeller. Besides that, everybody else is taking the Buccaneers. I mean, I think we all know that Heath was taking the Buccaneers because Heath is a Bucs fan. But one thing that I guess that shocks me a little bit is that Peyton is not taking the Broncos because, like I said, Peyton, he's a fan of the Broncos, but I guess he just hasn't enough of Peyton for him to take the Broncos to win this game, because the Broncos should not win this game. Let's be honest. This is in Tampa Bay. You're playing against one of the better teams in the league. You're playing against one of the better offensive teams in the league. So, for that reason, I have to go. I think majority of us went with Tampa Bay just because of that reason. Again, they're not expected to lose this game. But who knows? Welcome to upsets. You know what I mean? Upsets can definitely happen. But at the end of the day, majority of us think that's going to happen. So we have a 15-3 pick and spread here in front of Denver, and I'm honestly kind of surprised it wasn't a guarantee. I'm surprised it wasn't a guarantee, but everybody here, I'm going with the Denver Broncos in this one. But let's see how this thing turns out. I think this is actually going to be one of the more entertaining ones. If you guys know what I mean. All right, next up, Panthers, Raiders. I'm not expecting this to be the prettiest game, or it really shouldn't, because this should not be the prettiest game. Here, Raiders in their home opener playing against I don't know what to call over there. Panthers changed their quarterback situation room. I just don't know what to expect from this game. There really is nothing to expect from this game. It's just a whole bunch of snooze fest sloppiness I see going on in this game. Jeez, talk about. But it looks like everybody is. Oh yeah! Wow, we actually have a guarantee here. Everybody's taking the Raiders. I'm surprised nobody took the Panthers. Everybody here is taking the Raiders. There is no guarantee. Actually, never mind. I'll take that back. There is a guarantee on the YouTube channel. Again, is returning. Everybody's taking the Las Vegas Raiders, including myself. I am taking the Raiders as well. But it's kind of funny because nobody picked the Raiders last week, and then everybody's taking the Raiders this week. Like, it's funny, but like I said, what can you do against the Panthers? Do you guys really think the Panthers are going to win? I mean, it's just a simple explanation. Like, do you actually think they're going to win? Do you actually think this team is capable of winning a game? I don't know. We'll find out that soon. But so there you go. We have a guarantee here in week 3. There's a bet now. This will mark back-to-back weeks of having at least one guarantee. Everybody is taking the Vegas Raiders on this one. All Alright, next up, Dolphins, Seahawks. I know the Dolphins are wearing the white uniforms, but they very much could be wearing their teal dark pants. I'll stick with them. Seahawks are wearing their all. Oh my god, Seahawks actually wear beautiful uniforms. They're actually wearing their dark blue ones. They actually look really good. So, oh, sorry about that. But this game in general, you could look at it two ways. You could expect like this an offensive game or a defensive game. But Tua is injured for the Dolphins, so let's see how many people actually pick the Dolphins other than that. But we're going to start with Garrett here because Garrett always goes first. And who is he taking here? Garrett's taking the Sea Hags. Remember, the Sea Hags names are back. It's not just Seahawks, it's the Sea Hags. Noah's taking Miami. Noah's taking Miami to win this game. Peyton's taking the Sea Hags. Who's Heath going with here? Heath taking Miami. I'm kind of surprised. I thought he'll be taking Seattle in this situation, but he took Miami. Andy's taking the Miami as well. Chill's taking the Sea Hags. Aiden's taking the Dolphins. The Meat taking the Sea Hags. Chase, Sea Hags. Cam is taking Cam's taking Seattle. Jace taking the Sea Hags. Cooper, Miami. Alright, nice. I actually like people like here picking Miami. Nothing's wrong here. Derek, Sea Hags. Nate's taking the Dolphins. Liam, Dolphins. Yeller, Dolphins is Adam's taking the Seahawks. Yeller's taking the Dolphins as well. My pick on this one, I'm worried about the Dolphins' injuries piling even more with Tua, so therefore I'm gonna go with the Seahawks to win this game. I don't want the Seahawks to win because it's the arch nemesis with the Rams. Well, we're not arch nemesis, we're division rivals, but at the end of the day, I got to go with the Seahawks here. I am worried about Miami's injuries, and their offense did not look too good last week against Buffalo, so that does kind of downgrade me on what we're going to watch for them against Seattle. So, and Seattle's defense is actually pretty nice. So going with the Seahawks here. So let's see, we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a 10-8 pick on spread here in favor of Seattle. But I love this like 9 on 10. Like I said, I love all these close debates because it's all these good picks, good clicks, because that's just what the channel is for. That's what we're here for. Without further ado, let's move on to the next game. Next up, Ravens, Dallas. Both of these two teams are going to come into this game furiously pissed off. You can see it right now. Both teams are going to come in here with some serious anger. Both teams are going to come in here kicking whoever's ass. I can see it. This is either going to be an ass beating of the lifetime, the closest game of the lifetime, or the most entertaining game of all time. I am surprised that the Ravens are 0-2 at this point. Yes, it's shocking. It's stunning. We're probably never going to see this again. Cowboys got their asses kicked too. They're wearing white, but put them as gray. Ravens, I don't know what they're wearing, but I think they're wearing purple or black, but I think that's going to be purple. This game in Dallas is going to help the Cowboys a lot. I am very curious who people go with this pick, but I am very curious because this game can go either way. So let's see what we got. So first, Garrett. Obviously, Garrett's taking the Ravens. He's not giving up on his team just yet. He will take the Ravens. Noah's also taking the Ravens. Let's see. Peyton's taking the Cowboys. And like I said, there's no wrong pick here. There's absolutely no wrong pick here. Heath is taking the Ravens. Andy is taking the Ravens. Will's taking the Cowboys. He's taking the Ravens. The Meat is taking the Ravens. Well, obviously, because you're a Ravens fan, he's not like he's kind of like Gary. He's not giving up on this team yet. Chase is taking the Ravens. Cam taking the Ravens. We have Chase. Who's Chase going with? He's going with the Cowboys. Cooper, Cowboys as well. And then we have Derek. Derek's going with the Cowboys. All right. We have Nate. Who's Nate going with here? Who is Nate going with here? Nate's taking the Ravens. And then we got Liam. Who's Liam going with? Liam is going with, I can't find his name here. Liam's going with the Ravens. Adam's going with the Cowboys. Yeller, Ravens. For me, it could go either way. I love Dallas's offense, but I just this one is very difficult. It took me to the very end to pick on this, but I'm going with the Ravens. Just simply because it's almost impossible to think that the Baltimore Ravens are going to start the season 0-3. It's almost impossible. Like, this team is built to do good. This team is built to do better than what the way that they've been performing right now. To me, I just think there's no possibility that Baltimore actually loses this game. After watching Dallas' defense, they actually lose this game and go down to 0-3 in the season. I definitely refuse to believe it. Baltimore is better than what they've been performing. You guys know that. So therefore, I am taking the Ravens just simply because I just don't see a scenario how they start this season 0-3. But I am kind of surprised that only 6 people here went for the Cowboys. I thought people were going to go with more with the Cowboys. Or like, yeah, sure, we got picks with the Cowboys, but I'm surprised more people didn't go with them, knowing that they're at home too. Dallas is one of the better home teams in the league, but we can't say that after their ass whooping against the last week. So we'll see what happens. This one should be a really good game though. I'm expecting popcorn showing from these two teams, but yeah, going with another 12-6 pick and spread here in the favor of the Baltimore Ravens. So we'll see what happens this time. Alright, next up, Niners, Rams, the rivalry game here. I wish both of these two teams were healthier. Like, come on. Like, the Niners are banged up, they're dealing with some injuries. The Rams are even more banged up, even dealing with even more injuries on the report. This game has potential to be a mess or high scoring. It could be either one because both teams are injured as shit. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm very curious if anyone's going to take the Rams here, especially how they looked last week and how injured they are going into this week. So it would be kind of interesting people to pick the Rams. I'm kind of expecting more people here to pick the Niners. Unfortunately, as a Rams fan, I will say that I am more expecting for everybody to pick the 49ers here because of what they normally do. But let's see what we got here. So it looks like, not including myself, everybody is taking the Niners except for Noah, Cooper, and Yeller. Besides that, everybody else is taking the San Francisco 49ers. And my pick on this one, I want to pick my Rams so bad. I want to say that my Rams are going to find a way to win this game, but if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I got no faith. I got no faith in the Rams this week. I'm gonna take the Niners, but I want to see my Rams compete. Even though I'm not picking us to win, which I can't do it because we're too injured. But I mean, the Niners are injured too, but the Rams even were injured. But compete in this game. Compete, fight hard. Don't let San Francisco bully your house. Come on, this is your house. At least fill it up with your fans, or whether your own fans. Come on, Rams. We got this. We're gonna pull off the upset. Come on, man. I'm counting on you inside, Rams. We're gonna win this game. Rams, I'm gonna tell you, please, 15-3 pick and spread here. I don't care if the Rams are underdogs. Come on, Rams. Let me taste some revenge here. Come on, Rams, you got this. But overall, if I'm being honest, I got no confidence in the Rams this week. I gotta go with the Niners. I don't have any confidence with the Rams. But it can happen. It can happen, but I'm just not expecting it. So, unfortunately, my team's going to fall flat once again, in my opinion. Alright, let's move on to the next game here. Oh my goodness. We have an absolute war / battle / entertainment show / talent show. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever entertaining that you want to call this game. This game is the exact definition of entertainment. That's why I get away from this. This game is the exact definition of entertaining. Cardinals are fun as fuck to watch. Lions are fun to watch. Both offenses are really good. Both defenses trying to pick up the pace. I don't know, man. Lions wearing all white. This is the first time they're going to see all white this year. Cardinals wearing all black. This is the first time we're going to see they're all black. Uniforms in this one. I think both uniforms actually look sharp. To be completely honest with you guys. But I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. This game is probably in potential to like have a popcorn. Like you guys know, one of those games that's the popcorn bag, and you just sit here and watch it. That's what this game is gonna be. And I'll break it down tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. So I actually want to go 1-1 here because I am kind of expecting some people to pick the Cardinals here. But who would Garrett go with here to start? Garrett's taking the Lions. Noah, there we go. We got some pick with the Cardinals. Noah's taking the Cardinals. Pay's also taking the Cardinals. Heath, Lions. He's taking the Lions, and he's taking the Lions. Will's taking the Cardinals. Aiden's taking the Lions. Demi's taking the Lions. We have Chase is taking the Lions. Cam. Who's Cam taking? Cam's taking the Lions. Jace is taking the Lions. Cooper, Lions. Derek's taking the Cardinals. Nate, who's Nate got? Nate's got the Lions. Liam, who Liam taking? Liam is taking. Let's see. Liam's taking the Cardinals. He's taking the Cardinals. Adam taking the Niners. I'm taking the Lions. Yeller's taking the Cardinals. My pick on this one, like I said, fun game, fun, entertaining game, superstar game, talent show game. I don't care what you call it. This game is going to be amazing. But I will edge out with Detroit. I do think they will bounce back. But I'm going to tell you something. Cardinals, you guys deserve to be picked on, man. The way that you're playing right now, you guys definitely 100% deserve to be picked on. And don't worry, Arizona. I got you. I'm going to get you one of these days. I got you. But it's just not this game. I just have to try to see Detroit bouncing back. So we have another... we have another 11:05. Yeah. Actually, no. We have a 13:05. 13:05, excuse me. 13. No. 12-6. We have 12-6. Sorry. I can't right now. But 12-6. Favor of the Lions over the Cardinals. But like I said, this one should be a popcorn. This should be a popcorn movie saving battle here. Next up, Chiefs Falcons Sunday Night Football. Chiefs taking on the road for the first time in the white unis. Atlanta coming back home in the black unis. This should be another good one. It should be another fun war. Should be another entertaining game here. It should be kind of like a boxing match. Maybe completely honest with you guys, this game should probably be a boxing match. But let's see who we got, man. Let's see who we got. This game is actually going to be really good. Chiefs are actually mentioning Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to be out for this game, so that could be concerned for Kansas City. But I'm not really going to be concerned. I mean, it's the Chiefs. They always figure out how to do something stupid. So let's see who we got here. Let's see what we got. And wow, I'm surprised a lot of people ain't going with the Falcons here. We only got 3 people here picking the Falcons. And that's Peyton, Derek, and Cam. Besides that, everybody else is rolling with the defending champs here. And especially on the road, and including myself, I'm taking the Chiefs here too. But on the road, where it's not easy to win in Atlanta, man, I don't know. Going against a good team, I don't know. I think this one's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a great Sunday night game. And honestly, I can't complain about this Sunday night game or either Monday night games. I mean, maybe a little bit about the Monday night games, but I'm not complaining about this Sunday night game. I can probably complain about the Thursday night game, but not this game. I think this game's gonna be fantastic. But at the end of the day, I just think the Chiefs will edge them out because it's the Chiefs. So we have a 15-3 pick on spread here in favor of the Chiefs, but I'm surprised. Like I said, I don't know if I said this already, but if I did, I'm sorry. But I'm surprised majority. Not majority. I'm surprised some people didn't go with the Falcons. I am shocked by that though. I will say that with confidence though. But everybody here going with the Chiefs, or not everybody. Majority of people here going with the Chiefs. Next up, Jags Bills, and we actually have 2 Monday night games. this week, and I think we have two Monday night games next week, so make sure you tune for that. Jags are wearing their real whites again. Bills are at home again, wearing their blue. Bills always wear blue at home, so there's just nothing new here. So let's see who we got picking this right here. I'm not surprised. I'm not expecting a lot of people to pick the Jags here after watching that last performance and the Bills being at home. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, here's the truth, right? The Jaguars actually have the Bills' number. Like, let's be honest. Last couple of years, you guys remember last year these two teams faced off in, what was it? They faced off in I don't know. I don't remember, but they faced off in a different country, and the Jags beat them 2 straight times. And then like the Jags beat the Lions, like beat the Bills ever since then. I don't know, like the Jags used to be like this one team that just used to own the Bills. But surprisingly, only 2 people here take the Jags, and that's Derek and Yeller. Besides that, everybody else is taking the Bills. I mean, the Bills are probably the safer bet here at home. I know last game was I know last time these two teams met up. It was a home game here for the Bills, but the Bills were actually not playing in Buffalo. They were playing in I forgot what state they moved into to go away for a different country. But these two battled it out. Jacksonville won the last couple matches. So I am curious to see if the Bills come in here with some serious anger of that. Like, do they remind of that, or they just play another football game? In my opinion, I think this is play another football game, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think this one's gonna be entertaining. This should be a really good Monday night football game, and we'll see how it comes out on time. But we have a 16-2 to pick and spread there in favor of the Bills on this one on the first Monday night football game. And then last but not least, moving on to our last Monday night football game here, which is the other one. We have the Commanders. We get the Bengals. I think the Commanders are wearing their white uniforms, but they could be wearing red pants, so I'm sticking it with red right now. Bengals actually are wearing this beautiful looking black uniform that looks so good. They got the black, they got the white. Bengals did look a lot better, I will say. By far, Bengals did look a lot better than what they did last week. Their offense looked more fluid. Their defense looked more efficient. I'm not gonna say the best, but I will say their defense looked more efficient. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see who we got here. So I guess we can go 1v1 here to close out. So who is Garrett's taking here? Garrett's taking Washington. I'm honestly shocked at that. Noah's taking the Bengals. Pay's taking the Bengals. You have Heath is taking the Bengals. You have Andy's taking the Bengals. You got Will's taking the Bengals. I'm maybe a little bit surprised about that. I mean, not really, but a little bit. Aiden's taking the Bengals. You have Demise taking the Bengals. Chase is taking the Bengals. Cam, I believe. No. Cam's a Washington fan, if you guys haven't known. Cam is taking Washington. He's even taking his own team in this situation, which is definitely possible. It's not likely, but it's possible. Jace is taking the Bengals. Cooper's taking the Bengals here. Derek, who's Derek going with? Garrett's taking Washington. He's taking Washington. He's digging it. Nate is taking the Bengals. Liam taking the Bengals in this one. Adam taking the Bengals. Yeller's taking Washington, man. My pick on this one. I like Washington a lot. I think they can do a lot of great things in this game. But Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and that Bengals offense is going to get clicking. I will take the Bengals to get the job done here on Monday Night Football at home. But maybe Washington comes up with something, man. But I just don't trust their offense enough. I do think the Bengals, unfortunately, will walk out of here with the win. But this one is going to be hard. This one's going to be difficult. But so there you have it. So what is this? This is a 13-5 big spread in favor of the Cincinnati Bengals. So that, guys, without further ado, that's going to do it for Week 3 NFL regular picks. Make sure you guys come back for next week's analytics video. I'm going to have that sweet and sort ready for you guys. But I'm going to quickly go ahead and get this uploaded. If you guys are watching this, it'll probably be on Friday at the time you're due. Now you are watching this, but make sure you guys do like, subscribe, join the Discord. Do have to do support the YouTube channel. And this is BigBeSonicManager.com. So you guys for the analytics video tomorrow. Peace out. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out. Oh, one more thing. Make sure you guys. Yeah, one more thing. Actually, no. One more thing before you guys. Make sure you guys do vote in the comment in the prediction. I'm going to be posting that I'm going to be posting week 4's primetime games on tomorrow. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. So make sure you guys go check that out eventually and go vote on there to see where you guys want to watch me, what game you watch me to do with you guys next week. So yeah, now without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here. This is BB here from Nation.com. Sorry, I've been fooling around with you guys a little bit. Peace out, stay safe. See you on the next time. Peace out.